In 2021, I haven't been buying a lot of baseball cards like I was last year. Just the cost of everything has gone up. Until I found this auction right here, or this listing on eBay, for $17. And what they did was they filled an entire priority mail flat rate shipping box with baseball cards. And you'll see deals like this all the time on eBay where they'll fill it up with junk wax. But this one seemed a little bit better than some of the others that I've seen. So it is $17. And then they was originally, I think, listed at 18. Excuse me. Originally listed at $18 and with 16 for shipping. So about $30 to $35 for this. And we're gonna. It came in the mail today, so we're gonna open it up in a moment. I just want to look at it first. The headline here is box of sports cards, medium flat rate box full of inserts, Hall of Fame base, over 100 sold. There is the seller there at Favre 33. And let's take a look at some of the pictures here. Of course, you're not going to get anything all too exciting, but as far you're not going to get a Trout rookie card, anything like that. Box of sports cards, medium flat rate box, Hall of inserts, Hall of Fame base, and All Stars. Condition is brand new, shipped with USPS First Class. Every box is different. May not get cards in the pictures, and I know that's true because he's used these pictures for a couple of years. But guaranteed to get inserts and Hall of Fame and All Stars and base in every box, plus packs and oddball stuff, and that's what really interests me right there. Some cards may be duplicate. You will not be disappointed. Check my feedback, which I saw earlier was 100%. And so I know we're not getting anything in the picture here, but let's take a look at what they've got here. The Griffey Studio, Cody Bellinger, Reyes Moranta. Now I like the Reese Hoskins Crusade rookie card there. See, I'm not much for other sports other than baseball, but I do believe this is going to be at least half baseball here. We've got a little bit of 90 tops. That's not so exciting. Got a Gypsy Queen of Cole Hamels. So let me pause the video, open up the box, and we'll see what we got. Here is the box, still sealed. Let me open it up. I'm hoping it's mostly baseball because my friends collect baseball, but we're about to open this up in a minute. I am going to turn this into some Christmas presents. Just even some people that I give presents to, like pretty much cards from anybody, just for baseball cards. And you think about the price of this was 2 or 3 blaster boxes, and which is going to be more fun. You know, the chance, 1 in 1,000 chance of getting a really good card, or something like this, where even if I threw half of it away, there's going to be some fun things in here. So our big reveal is going to be a pile that has not been organized very well. And so a lot of these cards has just had a chance to slide around for a while. And so there's a lot of hockey and basketball prism on here. So I don't know anything about basketball. I know about 2% about hockey. And let's clean this up a little bit and see if we can get something a little bit more organized. Well, so far I've pulled about 200 hockey cards off the top here, and we're starting to see a little bit of good stuff coming through here, such as we've got an unopened pack of 91 Upper Deck. That takes me back to my childhood, because that's when I started. We've also got this box of Kmart Stars of the Decade, which felt kind of light, but maybe they're all in there. And there we go. It's a 33 card set. Let me pause and check it out. We had 32 out of the 33 cards of the set. The one we were missing was card number 3, Bob Gibson. But, all the stars are there, like Nolan Ryan, who is my favorite. So just one more look at the checklist here. So that originally sold for $1.97 at Kmart, so I thought that was an interesting find. Let's go through some of the baseball. I do see an autograph card here, a sticker autograph of Thomas Lane, Topps Chrome rookie card. I do not follow the Cardinals, other than the fact that I didn't like them for beating my Rangers in the 2011 World Series, so I don't know who that is. We've got one of the early 90s Ted Williams Baseball Heroes insert, so that's pretty interesting. A little bit of junk wax here, and then we've got this interesting, I guess this was from 2020, a refractor of Vlad Guerrero in the 85 throwback design. So that's a fun pickup. We've got a few interesting cards over here. Let's see, we've got an optic refractor type card of Jacob deGrom. That's kind of neat. Pete Alonso Unleashed. Then a Francisco Lindor Mythical. Diamond King Cody Bellinger. Will Crow Rated Rookie. John Jay, and that's the first card I've seen with some damage in here because of it being loose. We've got a Yelich Prism, George Springer, Ketel Marte. Here's a Nelson Cruz Diamond King, Hyesung Kim Rookie, Harmon Killebrew, and then A-Rod. And then under that we've got a old Topps coin. Well, a modern Topps coin of Colby Allard, so that was probably at least 3 years ago, before he was traded from the Braves to the Rangers. That has a date of 2019 on it. That's an interesting find. Let's say Joey Gallo, Jacob deGrom, Keegan Aiken, Tim Anderson, and more hockey. So let's pause and get through the hockey. Going through a little bit more here, we have some, we got another autograph here of someone, I may have heard of Michael Brosu. He adds his number to the cards, another Topps Chrome, so he's number 43. And that one's numbered to 50, so hopefully he'll turn into someone special. That's kind of an interesting pickup. We've got, let's see, an old Don Sutton in action. We've got Charlie Huff, Hunter Harvey rookie, bunch of Orioles. Iced out. We need some really big rings. Okay. Mookie Betts All-Star, J.D. Martinez, Xander Bogaerts, and now another Xander Bogaerts insert, Ted Williams. So nice little stack of Red Sox right there. We've got a Ted Williams, another of those early 90s Upper Deck insert. And let's see, more Orioles, Tom Eshelman, rookie. Trey Mancini. We'll move it on to some Brewers. Roll out the barrels, okay. Evisel Garcia. And let's skip all the non-sports here. We do have another coin. This time we have a Max Scherzer. So maybe some Mets fan out there will be a fan of his now that he just signed. Let's go ahead and set that down. More Orioles. We've got one of the Decade Best insert. And then a few more of these Orioles. All right, let me pause it again. All right, I've pulled out a bit more other sport and junk wax stuff. So let's see what we've got here. Now there's a design I've never seen. Now I had a little bit of Pacific back in the day, but I don't remember Backyard Baseball. But there's a Randy Johnson. We've got a Star Power. I think that was 96 Topps. Then we've got some about 1980s or 81. And Ted Sizemore, there's a Purina Ozzie Smith oddball card. We've got a Steve Garvey All-Star. And then some 91 Pirates. Here's kind of a big stack of 92 Upper Deck, but they look like they're all commons. Now a big stack of 93 Fleer Ultra. Again, all commons. I've finished the first row, and we have a damaged John Kruk rookie card. And then we don't see a lot of these 84 Fleers too often, so we've got John Butcher, Rich Gale, Brian Downing, Frank DePino, Jorge Orta, Don Hood. Got one of those 88, turn back the clock, back to Alan Bannister, Warren Cromartie, Ray Burris, 88 Carney Lansford, Mike LaCrosse, Rick Roden, Jerry Kuzman, Floyd Rayford, Bill Doran. So it's good to see a few from 84 in here. And there's Tony Gwynn, Diamond King, Mike Norris, Bill Campbell, Jamie Allen, and a checklist. On to the last row. Gone through the rest of the stack, and here's what I'm going to show off. Looks like almost a complete set of 92 Upper Deck Heroes. There's the checklist of Jim Abbott. And then the regular Jim Abbott, Dale Murphy, Tony Pena, Kirby Puckett, Harold Reynolds, Ripken, Nolan Ryan, Sandberg, and someone is stuck to Sandberg. We've got Dave Stewart and Dave Winfield. We've got a couple of 88 Fleer Headliners inserts with Mattingly and McGuire. 84 Ron Davis. We've got 86 rookies of Ray Quinones, Bobby Witt, Ruben Sierra, Danny Tartable, Mark Portugal, Eric Plunk, Bill Bathe, I guess. A couple of these cheap Pacific set of Hall of Famers, Maz, Bobby Shantz, Nick Saski, Juan Beniquez, Jesse Barfield, Rick Honeycutt, one modern card of Yusmeiro Petit, Hoyt Wilhelm. Ron Washington got his ring with Atlanta as the third base coach. Ron Davis, look at that mustache. Dick Tidrow, Craig Lefferts, Andres Galarraga rookie, Bob Kipper, Bip Roberts, Jim DeShays, Bobby Bonilla, I bet that was a hot card back then. Tim Raines headliner, Johnny Mize, Ralph Terry, and Bob Friend. So I suppose a lot of the value here is going to be on whether or not you like some of the football cards or basketball cards that were in here. So here's a bunch of 91 Topps football. And so there was a lot of junk. Football and basketball. I mean, I don't know if Spud Webb is worth collecting or not, but there are also, I mean, there's a Ben Roethlisberger, so at least if I've heard of them, they're probably pretty good. Troy Polamalu. Okay, so there's a Michael Jordan with Wilt Chamberlain. Okay, so that was kind of interesting. Now, obviously, this seller gets an F for packaging, but that's pretty common at this price point. We're getting 2,000 cards for you know, $30, $35 or so. So that's not unusual. However, most of the people I've purchased from in the past who would sell a lot like this is just going to put so many cards in there and just have rows, have about 3 rows, and then another layer, 3 more rows, and just put so many in there where maybe only a couple of cards in the end can actually slide around anywhere. This was just a loose pile. I will say I have bought from this dealer before. I haven't been looking closely at the non-baseball cards, but there's Brett Favre. So when I bought from this guy in the past, it was about 60 or 70% baseball. And I don't know any of these players, but hey, Select's kind of a neat set. And so he was a little bit better organized last time. This time everything was just loosely thrown in there. Last time there were a couple of, let's say 300 count boxes that were holding some of the cards in place. He even used old boxes of like blaster boxes to hold 100 cards in place, and had a few of those in here. So I guess this is really going to boil down to how much did you like the couple of autographs that were in here and the cards that were in top loaders. How much do you like going through junk wax cards? I mean, you can buy a box of, I remember you could get a box of 90 Fleer for $6, and I've recently at a show, seemed like the going rate was $15, and it's not like the players in there got any better or the cards got any more valuable. And so just people like opening stuff, and if I'm going to spend, would I rather spend $30 on 2 boxes of 90 Fleer or something like this, where this is going to, I'm going to pile through this for a long time. Or compare that to, what would it be, like 10 packs of 21 Tops, retail pack, something like that for the cost. And yeah, I'm not going to get any real special cards this way, but it's a lot of fun. So let me know your thoughts in here. Gets an F for organization, maybe gets a B for variety. So tell me what you think. Bye.